If only she listened to her mom's advice. And she took her nightmares warnings seriously. Claire had always been what people called a mommy's girl. After graduating from university with honors, she returned home, just like she had always dreamed, back to her mother's warm cooking, soft hugs, and the comfort of never being alone. While her friends rushed into the noisy world of independence, Claire stayed where she felt safest. But safety made her a target. Her friends began to whisper, "Still living with your mom? You're scared of real life, Claire. You'll never grow if you hide behind her forever." At first, she laughed it off. But their words slowly became knives. Every time she saw them, they mocked her, calling her childish, weak, and sheltered. One evening, after another painful argument, Claire sat on her bed and thought for long, realizing something had changed inside her. Maybe it was time to prove them wrong. With a shaking heart she talked to her mom. Her mom was hesitant. She said, "Claire, moving out is okay. But why don't you first get a job and save up? Then you leave home." But Claire refused. Her mother hugged her tightly. "Whatever happens," she whispered, "remember, you are never alone." She told her to look for an affordable but good apartment. The apartments were very expensive and the search was tiresome. Claire searched for weeks, but everything was too expensive. Until she found a guy who was a local house broker. He took her to see houses till she found a beautiful fenced main house with a beautiful and self-contained boys' quarter at the side. The walls were cream-colored, the windows tall and elegant. Inside, the rooms were spacious and bright. It looked like something out of a movie. And the rent? Unbelievably low. "Why is it so cheap?" Claire asked the quiet broker. "People don't stay long," he replied, avoiding her eyes. He handed her the landlord's contact and they transacted. But Claire was desperate. She smiled, signed the papers, and moved in. That first night, she recorded videos, posting them on her status, showing her friends her new house and how independent now she is. That first week was the best week of the independence, as she did everything she wanted. The second week she decided to start the hunt for a job. She looked all day. When she came back home she was exhausted. She entered her house and found some of her things were misplaced. She brushed it off thinking she was just tired. The next day she went for the job hunt again. She tried as much to make a good impression but nothing worked. She felt totally broken and upset, feeling small while coming back home. When she reached at her house she felt happy. She had at least a place to rest. That night Claire had a nightmare where someone was suffocating her. On waking up she saw light in the main house. Early morning she left to go see her mom and siblings. When she came back she found that her clothes and other stuff were misplaced. She immediately went and asked the gateman why he entered her house and asked for him to give her the spare keys to her house. The gateman just looked and replied, "It has started again," and entered his room. Claire was very annoyed and warned him never to again. At night while she was chatting on her phone she saw the lights in the main house and she said to herself, "This gateman is too much now, he thinks he's the owner." She read her Bible and slept. In her dream she saw an old dirty man holding a red calabash, standing at her door unable to enter. She quickly woke up and started praying. The next day she decided to go job hunt again, blushing off the dreams. When she came back that evening she found her clothes cut in pieces, and her bed wet with a sticking smell. She was very annoyed and decided to call her landlord, telling him about all of these happenings. She suggested the landlord talks to his gateman so as he stops all of this nonsense. The landlord exploded and decided to chase the gateman. Claire insisted the landlord just talk to him but shouldn't chase him. The landlord insisted and told her to stay out of it. That night, Claire saw the gateman pack and leave, but she feared to go talk to him. The next day, Mercy, a friend to Claire, came to visit. Claire was very happy and insisted Mercy stays for a night. That night they both recorded Snapchat videos and played games. Talked till they fell asleep. Mercy was awoken by a chilling cold smelly breeze. She woke Claire. Claire walked to check if the windows were open. When she was about to close the window, she saw the lights on in the main house. She felt scared. Since the gateman was gone, she called Mercy to come see the lights. Mercy told her to call the landlord. Claire called him and told him, but the landlord never replied, which scared the girls. Mercy saw images of people moving in the main house. This made her tremble. Out of the blue it started raining heavy and the lights started flickering. The two girls started trembling. As they stood, they felt a strong knock on the door. Mercy looked at Claire with tears running down her face, saying, "I don't want to die now." Suddenly the knock went out and there was silence. Both girls hid in the wardrobe. They started praying. As they prayed, a sound of two big dogs started barking. Then Claire's phone started ringing. Mercy moved from the wardrobe, grabbed the phone. On checking, it was the landlord. Mercy answered the call, but to her surprise, the reply she got was a strong voice of a big dog barked once. Then Mercy started moving as if something was controlling her. Claire stayed in the wardrobe, trembling and praying, while holding her Bible. Mercy moved direct to the door. She said, "Come in." Two huge black dogs entered with an old man carrying a dirty calabash. Claire was seeing everything, but she was unable to move or make a sound. All she was able to do was recite Psalms 23. The old man gave Mercy the calabash and Mercy immediately drank of what was in. Immediately she drank, she collapsed, and the two big dogs turned into the broker and the gateman. Then they turned into dogs and all moved out. As they moved out, it stopped raining. Claire passed out due to fear. When Claire woke up, she held Mercy. Immediately she ran out of the gate and started shouting for help. People surrounded her and called the police. Mercy was confirmed dead due to heart attack. Claire explained, but the police refused. Her mom came immediately. The police called her landlord, but his contact was invalid. Claire moved back in with her mom. They both got more close to God.